We first brought you this scene yesterday on the morning news after a woman was shot and killed at an apartment complex. Investigators say the suspect is just 16 years old. More Claim is live off Colonial Drive now near Ocoee, and deputies say this teen is armed and dangerous.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to the Milk Carton series. I'm your host, Stephanie. If you are new, and as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Today, we discuss another crime story. This crime story focuses on helping someone, but potentially being the downfall. That was the case for 41-year-old Fonda Gandy. Fonda was a loving spirit. She wanted to help everyone, and that's exactly what she did. She was also a mother of her own. And from what I read, her son was grown, but, you know, I don't think that he had anything bad to say about taking in someone to help them, especially when you know that kind of person that your mother is. You know your mother is a helping person. So we always have that person where we can go to. They're always helping the kids in the neighborhood or just truly giving that word of wisdom. And I really feel like that was Fonda. Now, Fonda decided to take in 16-year-old Michael Leacorn. Michael was also dating her niece at the time, and hey, what better way to, to assist this person? And that was the case because Michael had recently got into an argument with his own family and decided maybe she could step in and be a mediator to assist him and, try to help him to think his actions and just be better. I mean, 16, y'all, 16 years of age, it's a troubling time for most people trying to adapt, trying to learn, and that's what she did. But it would be her downfall. So on January 31st in Ocoee, Florida, this is the day that sadly Fonda would lose her life. So on this day, Fonda and Michael get into an argument. There isn't really any description of what the argument pertained, but nonetheless, these two got into an argument. And you're living in someone's house, you have to follow their rules. So I can only imagine what that argument was entailing. So after they get into this, argument, he goes into the girlfriend's bedroom because from what I think, I guess the niece also lives in this home too. So he went into the bedroom, and this is where things got a little bit weird because he went into the bedroom, told his girlfriend that he was gonna go to the bathroom, but he didn't go to the bathroom. He went back downstairs, and then next thing you know, she hears a shot.
Now, this is the suspect we're talking about, Michael Leacorn. He's only 16 years old, and deputies have identified him as the person who shot and killed 41-year-old Fonda Gandy. Investigators say he also tried to kill another woman at the crime scene. The encounter happened just before 11 Sunday night at the Avenue Apartments in West Orange County. Deputies say they responded to calls for a shooting and found the victim with several gunshot wounds. She was later pronounced dead at the hospital. According to the sheriff's office, the investigation revealed there was an argument inside an apartment. Detectives say Leacorn shot Gandy and then attempted to kill another woman, but she managed to get away. And so far, those are the only details being released. And at this point, deputies aren't saying anything about the connection between the suspect and both women. We're working to learn more about that. Meanwhile, anyone who sees...
And it scared her. She runs downstairs trying to figure out what's going on. Do you know this boy tried to shoot her too? I was like, are you crazy? I was like, oh my gosh. Like, he really was just in this house rounding them off. And, she sees her aunt, on the floor, bleeding and injured. And, he tries to shoot her. Like, oh my God, like, I'm just trying to help my aunt, like, with the world. Like, why would you do this? So luckily she was able to get away, and she was able to call 911, even though he was shooting at her as well. I can't even imagine the scene, being in that moment, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're trying to kill me now? Like, what the heck? And it's sad because, now the family's like, we done lost, people in our family before this, and now we're losing her. And by doing the right thing, by being someone to help this young man because he got into an argument in his own family. I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, how can you do something like that? It really doesn't make any sense at all. And I can probably guarantee you the argument was minimum to say the least. Like, what is up with people just wanting to shoot people and just not have no care for it?
Fonda just got shot. I said, Fonda just got shot. I just lost it. I said, it just can't be real.
What happened? Court records released today don't give us the full picture, but do offer some pieces to this puzzle. The 16-year-old was temporarily living in the Ocoee apartment with Fonda because he was dating someone who also lived there. According to court records, Mike LaCorn was known to keep a gun in the closet. Witnesses say on Sunday night they heard two pops, saw LaCorn running down the stairs, all the while shooting at Fonda, who was sitting on an air mattress in the living room.
The person be done act out in such a way that it can't be fixed. It can't be fixed.
16-year-old Michael LaCorn is facing the charge of first-degree murder. The pastor for the victim's family says his arrest is a step towards healing, but
it gives them a peace of mind, but not peace at heart.
In Orange County, Michelle Meredith, West.
So he eventually fled the scene and then turned himself in. And now you ruined your life. You're 16 years of age and now you committed murder. And all this woman was trying to do was help you. She was trying to help you be a better you. But you decided because you get into an argument, you want to take her life. I don't know what it is with people. It's like people can't handle, what's the word I'm looking for? Not conflict, but people can't handle when someone is telling them what's right. Someone is trying to give them the wisdom to be better and do better. It's like people, especially this younger generation, they can't handle it. They can't handle someone coming in and setting rules and being a parent. I don't know what it is, but it's just something just has to change. Oh my goodness, like, baby, like there is so much to see in the world than to just kill people. I will never understand that. As I was reading, it had been said that he got the gun from someone else literally a week before this incident happened. So I can only imagine if it was going to be his family that he would have shot. And sadly, it was, you know, Fonda. Like, I never understand people. So sad. She lost her life over nothing, honestly, nothing. So that is today's story, guys. It's another sad one. It dampens the mood when you hear that a woman is trying to do great things, help people, and her life just comes to an end. Like, you just took someone who could have helped another teenager, another person out here who really needs the help. Well, that's today's episode, guys. I will see you in another one. Bye, guys.